Biden dropping out so late fucked her up.
Right
She didn't have enough time to prepare.
She don't win a primary. I don't think if Biden doesn't run again and they have a primary, she don't win the primary.
Bro, we just got to call it what it is.
Do you think it would have been different? Do you think it would have been different?
I don't
if she
think
had
she's
more
good.
time to prepare for this run.
So Andrew Schulz says that Kamala should have went on the Joe Rogan show and it would have changed the outcome of the election. I don't think that would have actually changed the outcome of the election, but Andrew Schulz, he's often outspoken on stuff like this, and Andrew Schulz is usually right about things, but at the same time, he's right about this partly. But it's just that if like Kamala would have actually went on ahead and talked to more people in the interview, then she would have won the election. And Andrew Schulz may have should have touched up on that, as well as the fact that Kamala was out of touch with the people. So Andrew Schulz is here to discuss things with other people on the show. And Andrew Schulz is also, he's a comedian, but he also speaks a lot about politics and stuff. He's even done discussions with Charlemagne as well. But Andrew Schulz is often, the one to go ahead and grab people's attention with his thoughts and words and antics too. So here's a discussion with Andrew Schulz when he talks about Joe Rogan, because the fact of the matter is Kamala should have wanted to see Joe Rogan instead of having Joe Rogan come see her. Let's go ahead and get into this Andrew Schulz discussion. Be sure to smash the like button, share the video for our social media. Let's get into it.
Hypothetically, let's say Kamala does go on Rogan, goes on Lex, goes on Theo. Does she win? I don't think so. I think fundamentally the strategy of her campaign was flawed from the get-go, and I think Biden largely kiboshed her odds by just pulling out so late.
Yes.
That even if she had done these things, I think it absolutely would have helped, but I don't think it would have won her the election.
Yeah, I think it would have won her the election if she was good.
Well, yeah.
And the reality is we'll never know if she was good because we were never given her.
Right.
And the most real you've ever seen her is when she and Charlemagne were sitting down, and I was like, Charlemagne, don't have any callers call in. I said it on Brilliant Idiots. I was like, you just need to talk to this woman for 3 fucking hours. Mm-hmm. That is the closest that we've seen her to being a real person and not just a politician. Talk to her. That is the way that America can get to know her. America doesn't know her. They've seen her flip-flop on every single issue, which is okay. I'm okay if politicians change their mind. I'm totally okay with that. But give me an explanation as to why. They've seen her gaslight about the border. Haven't answered a single fucking question about the border correctly or with any amount of confidence that made the American people believe that they were going to do something different. There are real issues that they didn't touch on. And I feel like Charlemagne could be, I'm biased, but I think he could have been the guy to actually push her to answer those questions.
Now, Andrew Schulz did lay it on the line. He's absolutely correct about this. Now, Andrew Schulz did mention that Kamala didn't answer questions in the interviews and stuff. Kamala wasn't authentic, and now Andrew Schulz saw right through that. Now, Andrew Schulz also mentioned how she was with the different media outlets and stuff. And let's not forget, Kamala was also appearing on different podcasts and stuff. These are podcasts that don't really connect with the voters. Okay, they connected with a small subset of those who are in the population itself. And the fact of the matter is Kamala just seemed to not get it right, and Andrew Schulz is one of many who's actually seeing that. He even mentioned right now that he spoke to Charlemagne to basically have people to talk to Kamala like a human being and stuff, to get her to get more out there. But as we all remember, that interview didn't really go over so well.
But like Mark said, I think Biden dropping out so late fucked her up. She didn't have enough time to prepare.
She don't win a primary. I don't think if Biden doesn't run again and they have a primary, she don't win the primary.
Bro, we just got to call it what it is.
Do you think it would have been different? Do you think it would have been different?
I don't
if she had more time to prepare for this run.
No, I truly don't.
I truly don't.
Here's the reality.
Because the things you're complaining about is oh, hey, we didn't hear enough from her.
No.
Hey, if you had more time to hear enough from her.
The horse ain't fast. That's all it is. It's also, the horse ain't fast. She's not a Ferrari, bro.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that.
When I'm real quick. So it's so far what we saw, she had plenty of opportunities to win us over. It's not like she didn't have every single podcast that she could have gone. It's not like she didn't go on one podcast that people said, "Yeah, you gotta listen to this. Shit is kind of fire."
Well, she didn't, because some fact of the matter is that she's not relatable to people. Well, she just gives, like, she gave a bunch of word salad and everything, repeating herself several times over, stealing policy stuff from other politicians, including Trump, as well as repeating the same speech over and over again, and repeating the other things that past politicians have said, especially Barack Obama, by the way. And the fact of the matter is that Andrew Schulz is actually absolutely correct about this, because we all seen how Kamala was. There's times where Kamala was like a Johnny come lately, where she's basically late for the latest trends and stuff. She's out of touch. She's not relatable to people. You know, she's also avoiding the media. She talked to people who she want to talk to and everything. And the fact of the matter is, no one knew who she was. No one understood her, except for like basically what the mainstream media told them to believe about her being a black woman and stuff. When in reality, she's not really a black woman. She's mixed race, but she's not fully black. So there's those arguments, as well as the fact that, you know, she was trying to pretend to be someone she wasn't, where not only by race, but also by like turning on like different accents and stuff that she has nothing to do with. And she's from California, people. So yeah, this is basically it.
No matter what she went on, people were like, this shit sucks. Right? The only thing that she did that was pretty good was the Brett Baier thing on Fox.
I think the Call Her Daddy.
I like to call her daddy, to be honest. I thought in moment, I wasn't like completely floored or whatever, but there were moments where I was like, that was really thoughtful, and it was a unique way of answering that question that didn't sound like a robot was answering it. Yeah. And that.
What the heck is this dude talking about? It was showing that she was reading from a teleprompter, as well as giving cues and stuff of what to say and how to say it. And these dudes right here are extremely delusional. I guarantee you, these guys have got to be cucks and stuff. They had to be cucks, because the fact of the matter is, these are simply dudes who were, you know, basically seem like they're kind of guys who were supporting Kamala and stuff, where they're trying to be like, you know, these liberal dudes for Kamala and trying to go ahead and cater to the liberal women and everything, so that way they can go ahead and get more girls. But the fact of the matter is, it seems like they didn't really see what the rest of the American people saw. You know, they'll say that, you know, yeah, she messed with here, but she was doing great overall and stuff. So that's where they actually get things wrong, and they basically don't really provide any evidence and stuff of like any examples of what she did that was so great.
It was maybe I was looking for very little. I saw that. To your point, I would say not having time. You had ample opportunity to do Joe Rogan and said, oh, you need to come to me and I only give you an hour. And then these fucking liberal idiots were like, why won't Joe do that? Joe is Oprah this day and age. If George W. Bush is running in 2000 and says, I want to be president, Oprah, but I'm not coming to Chicago, you come to Texas and I give you 20 minutes. Oprah says, suck my dick, motherfucker. I'm not doing that. And we all got it. Joe got it. You want to be president, you go. Don't talk about 90 days. What you needed a day, 3 hours, go to Rogan. You were campaigning right next door. Go to Rogan.
It's fine. It's
I hear what you're saying, bro, but
it's fine.
It's still something
we just
new.
We can't cop please.
Well, that's what people are going to do, because they don't want to acknowledge like what just happened, and they don't want to acknowledge the reality. There's going to be some people that I think will move on from this and be like, hey, the Democratic Party did not address the needs of the people. That's why the people overwhelmingly rejected them. And hopefully the people that are thinking that are the people in control of the Democratic Party, because I don't think anything would make us happier. Think about this right now. Like, everybody's looking at Trump, right? As if he's like this big, bad Republican. Who is surrounding Trump right now? Tell me his team.
Elon. RFK
Democrat. RFK was a lifelong
Democrat.
Who else?
Tulsi.
Democrat. Who else?
Great.
Vivek. Democrat. Who else?
I don't know if Vivek was a Democrat.
I thought he was a lifelong Democrat.
Not that I know of.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But either way,
my point
stands.
My point.
It's a great point.
And who has got Kamala's back?
Liz Cheney. Yeah. Oh my God.
Say, get the fuck out of here. My point is,
Obama.
you have
Obama, Michelle.
Yeah, like, come on.
I mean, Obama and Michelle is a different thing. They are the institution of the Democratic Party.
Vivek did vote for Obama. He admitted, and he was a libertarian, but
the point that I'm trying to make is that like she is the representative of the institution, and the institution wasn't meeting the demands of the people. The Democrats haven't won an election in the last 20 years that wasn't Obama or Obama's VP. Think about that. Like, we're really just voting for Obama, and she was too derivative. That's how much we love Obama. We're like, if you're close enough to Obama, we'll vote for you. Hillary, you weren't close enough. Matter of fact, I think you went after him a little bit.
Yeah.
So we remember that shit. So I just don't think Democrats met the people. And the reality is, those people that are surrounding Trump right now are these homeless Democrats, these lifelong Democrats, like many of us, lifelong Democrats that feel like the party has left us.
Yeah.
Those are the people. I mean, look at it. It's like a perfect metaphor for what's happening right now in America. Those people right there going, all right, I'm going to ride with this guy because he at least sees what's happening and he sees that the left has gone too far. And you know what? They went there and they were called pariahs. They're called assholes. They're called every name out of the book. And the rest of America, the majority went, nah, we feel that way too.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional thoughts you might have with this particular topic. If you enjoyed what we're sharing in this video, go ahead, smash the like button, and share the video for our wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already, enjoyed all the content that I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notifications so that way we're notified of future uploads and updates. Till then, peace.